Welcome to Seltzer Reviewer. I'm your host, Jeffrey Gleason, an avid alcohol abuser, user, a hard seltzer enthusiast. I created this series because the ever growing market of alcoholic seltzers presents us with many pretenders and far fewer contenders. My job is to show you which is which. Now, let's start with the definition of a hard seltzer. A hard seltzer is a drink that consists of carbonated water, sparkling, an alcohol, and a flavoring. Now, that's typically a fruit flavoring, but as this market matures, we are seeing more botanicals and spices being used. With only three criterion that are necessary to make up a hard seltzer, it's easy to imagine the possibilities. Now let's do a brief history lesson on the invention of hard seltzer. In 2012, Nick Shields created the first, presumably the first alcoholic hard seltzer in his Connecticut basement shortly after witnessing 5 women in a nearby bar all order vodka sodas. Now, he was already a vet in the beverage industry, and he had this eureka moment where he thought, I can do that, I can brew that, I can that, and I can sell that. And that's exactly what he did. So a few months later, in 2013, he created the company Spiked Seltzer, which he sold regionally with a partner. 3 short years later, he sold his company to Anheuser Busch InBev for an undisclosed amount of money. The product was later rebranded as Bon and Viv Spiked Seltzer, a drink that I will surely review in the near future. Now back to the present. White Claw. Episode 1, White Claw. Why White Claw? I think it would be a grave injustice if I use any other seltzer to debut this series, because White Claw, let's face it, is the preeminent seltzer. It's the most ubiquitous. They own the lion's share of the market, sometimes synonymous with hard seltzer, despite what you may think of the drink. So White Claw is made by the Mark Anthony Brewing Inc. Mark Anthony Brewing Inc. Not that Mark Anthony. They're actually a Canadian company. It doesn't say that here, but they are. They are also famous for being the inventors of Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I just believe, not only is it the biggest, I believe that White Claw is the best barometer to use for this series moving forward to judge all other seltzers against, sort of a baseline. So without further ado, let's get started. This will be my longest video, I imagine, because I am sampling all 12 of the original flavors. I went out and bought all 3 of the original variety packs. At a later date, I will do the refreshers, the teas, the surges. This market is gigantic. I want to churn these videos out, not just for my sake, but for yours. And I enjoy this. I truly drink a lot of seltzers. I try any and each that I can get my hands on. When I discover a new one, when I travel, I'm all about it. I love basically every type of alcohol in the world, as bad as that may sound. But I find that hard seltzers, for me, eliminate or reduce the chance of a blackout. It's a great session drink, and they're quite refreshing. Here we go. Flavor 1, follow along. White Claw Hard Seltzer Raspberry, 100 calories, 5% ABV, gluten-free. And let's talk about ingredients. This is something that I'm going to harp on a lot in many of the future videos. I'm really big on quality ingredients. And kind of a spoiler, juices. I will be talking a lot about juice and the ones that are sans juice, lacking juice. This one, but they still managed to pull it off pretty nicely. Let's see here, ingredients. So for the first one here, we have purified carbonated water, alcohol, which that's another thing that I want to focus on is what type of alcohol. The beauty of this market is you can use any type of alcohol. It's not too strict to make a hard seltzer. So we're even seeing some wines and tequilas, but this one, it just says alcohol, which is just so odd to me that they can get away with that. But I did a lot of digging, and basically what I discovered is they use a process where they ferment sugar to create the alcohol. So, yes, natural flavors, cane sugar, etc. Let's get to it. I will pour them all for you so we can see what they look like. I'm going to give scores on a 10 scale, sometimes using half points per flavor. Add them all up, divide by the flavors to get an average score, and I'm going to do all the videos the same, so there's some standardization there. Here we go. This is raspberry. Pours clear. As you can see. I like it. And yes, this is odd that I'm getting up in the middle of the video, but I am using my Pixel 7 Pro to record, so no calculator. Need to grab that. Working out the kinks, episode 1. That's, you know what, that's fine. I don't want to say it's tasteless. It's okay. I need a reminder. It just doesn't do anything for me at all. Slight hint of raspberry. It's not bad, though. There's no negative taste at all. I'm going to go with a 6. Next up, we're going to move right along because I got a lot to get to. Black cherry. The one that I've had, let's say, 1,000 cans of in the last 2 years. Many casinos solely stock the black cherry. They must be getting a great deal on it. That's the only thing that I can surmise. I'm in Michigan right now, but I do spend a lot of time in other places, other states, mainly Nevada and White Claw, black cherry everywhere. Black cherry. I already know what it tastes like. I think they nailed this one. I really do. It really tastes like black cherry. It doesn't have that candy-like flavor. That cherry is maybe the hardest flavor of any of the main fruits in the food industry, food market to get right. I mean, maybe if you use real juice, you really nail it. But I think they did a great job with this one. I'm going to give that one a flat 7. I really enjoyed it. That's on my back for that one. Next, natural lime. Woo! It's going to be a fun night here because I don't like to let any can go to waste. It is refreshing. I love lime. I love lemon lime. Sprite was my favorite as a kid. Mellow yellow, not the same. It's good. It really is good. White Claw is pretty good without denigrating it, without disrespecting them and saying the things that I hear from other people that drink these like I do. They sometimes don't have a high opinion of it, but it's kind of the standard bearer. I mean, they're here to stay. You know, they've already weathered this wild market where you've seen a lot of brands already disappear from the space. They're still here. They're still selling, and they're raking it in. I like it, man. I really do. This is from the variety pack number 1, so I'm going in order. I like that a lot. You know what? I'm actually going to give that a 7.5. Next, Ruby Grapefruit. Underrated fruit, in my humble opinion. Drink a lot of the juice. It's underwhelming. It is fine though. All of these are pretty good. They're okay. They're acceptable. I'm gonna go with a 6 on that one. Okay. Next. This is Variety Pack 2, Tangerine. I've got so many of these cups, I may as well use them all. Otherwise, I just wash them out. I'm not a fan of tangerines in general. They're not nasty unless they're old, spoiled, rotten. It does kind of nail it though, because tangerine to me is just skippable. There's no other score possible but a 6 for that. Passion fruit. I personally like how their flavors aren't mixed. I do enjoy a lot of them that are, you know, this and that, the flavor combinations of multiple fruits. Especially if you really did a great job and put more juice in it, that's for a later date. I like it that you stay true to one. So here we go. This is the passion fruit. That's surprisingly good. I gotta go as high as the lime there. Let's go 7.5. 7.5. So we'll just put my favorite ones here in the front. Next up, we have lemon. Oh, how I love lemon flavored everything. Even I really don't like flavored, you know, spirits, really, like vodka. Very smooth. Man, you know, if you really want to spice this up, improve the flavor, cut a lemon, squeeze a lemon in there, and I'm actually going to try that after the video's over. It's very solid. 7. Watermelon. Okay. This is one you don't see very much at the bar. I don't know why that is. Like I said, where I go, you just see black cherry, black cherry, black cherry. I'm not scared of any black cherry, though. Watermelon's another hard flavor to really get an accurate flavor on any other fruit other than the actual fruit itself. It's okay. It's not bad. White Claw's not bad. I just feel like it's been disrespected. I really do. It's light. It's 100 calories. It's easy to drink. It's available everywhere. It's median priced. You know, it's not at the top of the market. It's not at the bottom. It's where it belongs. Really, it's where it belongs. I'm gonna go 6.5 in that one. Oh man, I drink a lot of carbonated beverages. Okay, I can slow down a little bit here, but we only have so much time in our lives, and time is the most valuable resource. So I want to thank anyone watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. I will be back with presumably hundreds of videos in the next year plus. Lord willing, strawberry. Okay, this third variety pack is one that I'm the least familiar with. I don't see these offered as much. I don't know why, because there's some of the more exciting flavors. It's just watery to me. You know, that's really just... It doesn't really taste like any kind of a juice or a real strawberry. I gotta go. It's not bad though. None of these are gross. There's no foul taste to any of them. I would say I'm not gonna go on the 5s. I don't know if there's any White Claw in the 5s. The teas I have not tried yet, so I can't comment. I'll go with just a flat 6. Everything kind of is maybe how you assume it might be, but like I said, stay tuned for more videos because I really I've tried probably 40 odd seltzers in my life. I try them all the time. I buy them up. I have some ready to go for more videos in the garage. And, you know, I love to travel, period. And now with this new venture here, I really do plan to go to other markets where I can't order it, you know, or buy it at a local store myself. Out west, down south, out east, and maybe in foreign countries. Who really knows? Time will tell. Mango for my Spanish folks. Mango. Which, before I even taste this, that's a fickle fruit, you know? Sometimes you get a mango and you're like, yeah, it's okay, or it's even a little bit nasty. Other times it's so succulent and your face, you're buried into it and you just can't get enough of it because it's the best tasting fruit in the world at that moment. At least that's my own personal experience with mangoes. Mango. I have high hopes for this one. And I shouldn't have. You know what they say about expectations? No. I'm going to go the lowest there. I got to go 5.5. Yeah. It almost tastes like an overripened mango. 2 left. Sadly, only 2 left. Blackberry. Rest in peace. They're still around, actually. Some people would not part with them. Never had one myself. Or the Sidekick. Times change quickly. Shout out to Google for this Pixel 7 Pro. Pretty decent camera. Okay. Blackberry. Let's get a new sampler cup. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Blackberry. I love the color. Either I haven't had a blackberry in a while, or this is just a lacking flavor. It's okay. It's all of these are okay. They're fine. If people try to clown you for drinking White Claw, they can buzz off, you know? Yeah. It's very, very, very average. I gotta go with the 6. I don't mean to be harsh. I really do like White Claw. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like White Claw. If someone hands me a White Claw, I'm going to drink it. And once in a while, I might prefer to order one. Depends on what else is available. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Last but not least, pineapple, or for my Latinos, Latinas, piña. Another fruit that at times is king, is number damn one. I mean, you taste it and you look around to see if anyone has ever tasted it themselves. You want to share the good news. That's how I feel about pineapple, unless it's browned because it's too old, it's aged. That's another thing. I guess that's, you know, most fruits, all fruits, but there's some that are just, they have this cutoff point. It's like, it just falls off, you know, you just, oh no. You got to be really careful about pineapple as well. You don't want to miss that, like, freshness window. All right, pineapple. I love that noise. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. I'll get one more here. I have plenty. I'll buy more, wash them, whatever I need to do. Probably just wash them because these are plastic and we have far too much plastic waste. Pineapple White Claw, episode 1. I plan many, many more. Shout out to Honeywell. I love this cooler. I'm a fanatic, man. And my name is Jeffrey Gleason. Please comment. Tell me, you know, improvements, this or that, anything. Tell me about your day. I don't really care. Anything. Communicate. Let's have a dialogue. Let's become pen pals. Just kidding, but not really. Cheers. Okay, we're ending on a high note. That's very good. This is my favorite one. It really is, and I did not know that. And I have had all of these flavors before, some maybe twice or whatever, some many times, black cherry. This is my favorite flavor. I have to give it to the highest score. 7.5. Oh, I already did a 7.5. Well, it's gonna tie. It's gonna tie for 7 because it's not quite an 8. All right. Before I go, I want to add these up with my old. Alrighty. I'm back like I never left. Appreciate your patience. I did the math and a little bit of rounding, not much. The average score, this is the most important video I'm going to make, is 6.5 White Claw Hard Seltzer. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Appreciate you. Peace and love.